Welcome to Thoughts from Dinkins Bottom Road. And what I was thinking about this morning on the way here was Psalm chapter 8, because that is something that I did in my devotions, and I was just kind of thinking through it, and oh Lord, how majestic is your name in all the earth is the passage. And then it says he has made man just a little lower than the angels, or lower than the divine beings, and set him as dominion, as a person of dominion, rulership over the earth. So God created man to be over the planet, to be over the animals, to have dominion and rule. That particular word rule there is actually royalty. So it's a reflection back on Genesis chapter 1, where God created Adam and Eve, and he gave them dominion in his kingdom that he had created, and gave them authority over the planet, over the trees, the birds, the animals, and so they're royalty, basically. God is king, and he gave out his power to his subjects who are in the kingdom, and the key word there, dominion, is a term of royalty, of being in the royal family. Like you would have a son and you'd give him part of the kingdom to rule, that sort of deal. So God from the very beginning created humans, us, with the intent of us being part of his kingdom, part of his family. And then of course you know the story. We fell. Adam and Eve fell. They rebelled against God, and Jesus came, died on the cross, rose again on the third day, so that anyone that asks forgiveness of their sins, cries out to him to be their savior, ask him to be their savior, can be saved from that fallen state and enter back into royalty, because we are now sons and daughters of God. We are back in his kingdom. So it started with the kingdom, it ends with the kingdom. It started with man having dominion, it ends with man having dominion. Now in the meantime, we still have dominion. We see that. Like we can control animals, we can control the environment. In fact, animals are really dependent upon their habitat. We are not. We create our own habitats. That's kind of the difference between man and beast. But even in doing all of that, we have a responsibility to take care of the planet, and God has still given us dominion. The problem is, since we have fallen, man has begun to dominate creation. So we eventually, when Jesus comes back, will have the right concept of our role in creation, and then begin to have dominion rather than dominate over creation. Anyway, that is, it's supposed to just be, a Dinkins Bottom Road little 2-minute thing, but there's a lot that I just said there, and well, I guess that's prideful, but there is a lot that information is a lot, and so I'm rolling it around in my mind and meditating on that today. So maybe you will too. Maybe you'll look up some stuff about this and dive into it deeper. But there you go. Thoughts from Dinkins Bottom Road. Until next time, grace and peace.